So I don't really get a lot of street signs. Most of them make sense, like, you are allowed to go this fast on this road. You must stop before proceeding. You cannot turn right here. You may turn right here. You must turn right here. You may park here for up to 2 hours. But those aren't the signs I'm talking about today. I'm talking about the signs that are unnecessarily confusing or don't need to exist at all and how to fix them. So, first off, school zones. I understand the need for school zones. Kids are dumb and unpredictable and easy to accidentally kill with your vehicle, so it makes sense to have an increased amount of caution when there's a lot of kids around, such as near a school. My problem is not with the existence of school zones, it's with how they communicate when the area is and is not a school zone. The one you see most often just says, when children are present, which seems logical, but I have two problems with this: the word children and the word present. Because what is a child? Is it anyone under the age of 18? Is it anyone who looks under 18? Is it only people who look like children? And what is present? Is that near the street, in the street, anywhere within view of the driver? I don't know. Some situations obviously do apply, like kids playing basketball in the street, or a school closing out for the day and the kids are walking home. But, like, does teenagers skateboarding on the sidewalk count? Does a kid biking in a park that I can see 50 feet away count? I honestly don't know. The other type you see will post days of the week and times, which sounds like a good idea, but keep in mind, you're driving at least 25 miles per hour. You can't read that fucking paragraph of information in the 5 seconds it's going to take you from when you see that sign to when you pass it. What really bothers me is that they've already solved this ambiguity problem. Some school zone signs just have lights at the top and the bottom that flash on a schedule and it says, when flashing. Finally, something simple to understand at a glance with absolutely no ambiguity. And it baffles me that cities either don't care or don't have it in the budget to put up two fucking streetlights at either end of a school zone. So please, city planners, just put the fucking lights. It makes everyone's life easier. I mentioned earlier that parking signs are good, and while that's usually true, that isn't always the case. Meet the no parking east of here sign. These can have any cardinal direction listed, but they all might as well have a big ass middle finger on them. Are you seriously expecting me to use a compass or the position of the sun to determine whether or not I'm allowed to park? And after some research, I learned that these signs are always situated so you're looking in the cardinal direction as you read them. So basically, you can't park past it. So why not just have the sign say, no parking past this point? It's conveying the exact same information, but in a completely understandable way. Some of the worst signs aren't even officially placed by the city government. They're placed by private citizens who think they know the law better than people who literally make the laws. The one I hate the most is, drive like your kids live here. Because not only is it just illogical in its concept, it's actually insulting the driver. Because it's claiming that the driver doesn't give a rat's ass about the safety of children unless it's their own child. Like I mentioned earlier, kids are dumb, and unpredictable, and squishy, so it's probably best to be careful around them in a vehicle. That goes for my kids. That goes for my neighbor's kids. That goes for kids that belong to people I have never even met. Killing a child with my car is something that would haunt me for life, so it is something that I would like to avoid. Also, if you want to get technical, I don't have any kids, so if I did what the sign said, I would be driving like no children live there, not paying any attention to the ones that probably do. And this can also just be fixed with the standard slow children at play sign, which is a standard warning that tells the driver children are playing in or near the street and they should be cautious. Sure, that makes sense. I have no problem with that particular sign, but it does make me always picture a ball rolling out into the street, and a little kid hobbles out there and picks it up, then slowly walks back and trips and scrapes their knee, then their mom comes out and dresses the wound. This whole process takes like 5 minutes, and then you finally realize, oh, literally, slow children at play. And then you get the people who think they have the right to define the speed limit. These signs are found in residential areas, which usually have a 25-mile-per-hour speed limit, and they say something like, 20 is plenty, in some fancy-ass font. I'm sorry, but your sign is not going to get me to go under the speed limit. I understand that I am in a high pedestrian traffic area, and I will be careful. But if the maximum allowed speed is 25, I'm going to go 25. Neighborhood watch signs. No. I guess I should go into more detail. Neighborhood watches are just an excuse for middle-aged men who are either bored, hate their wives, or think everyone is out to get them to feel like they're important. And honestly, it's pretty sad. These guys would honestly rather spy on their friends and neighbors than spend time with their families, learn a hobby, or just make some normal friends they can spend time with. So, in conclusion, cities, just use lights on school zone signs, and seriously, just avoid using cardinal directions when defining parking rules. And private citizens, stop shaming me. You don't get to define the speed limit. And please, please, neighborhood watch people, get a life.